Hi. Welcome back to Dear Smash Community, the show where we can all celebrate our mutual love of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Which is why today we are answering the question, what's the worst thing about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Let's get right to your answers. Actually, before we get into the answers, you may notice this is not the question that I asked you at the end of the last episode. That was something to the effect of, if you could ask Sakurai one question, what would it be? And ultimately what I wanted to do for that video was do a faux interview with Sakurai where I asked him your questions. Obviously, Sakurai would be played by me. And your answers were great, and I was really happy with what I wrote for this fake interview. But it just became too much of an editing challenge, just trying to superimpose my mouth on top of footage of Sakurai. And I was just not happy with the effect and how the whole thing was coming together, so I scrapped it and I just asked you guys this question on Discord and Twitter, which if you want to send in an answer for the next episode, even if I don't end up asking it on YouTube, although this time I will ask it on YouTube, Twitter and my Discord server are the best ways to submit answers for this series. Links to both will be down below. Also, if you join those places, that means you get to yell at me personally when I fail to deliver videos that I promise you all, and who wouldn't want to do that? Okay, on with the video now. What you all think are the worst things about Smash Ultimate? Online. Gonna have to go ahead and agree with this one. I even made a whole video on the topic some time ago. The video's kind of old now, it probably really sucks, but you won't know for sure unless you watch it. No Xbox party chat like thing to hear people be salty. Hey, remember when Smash 4 actually did have voice chat, but only in the menus between battles? Hey, remember when Smash Ultimate does have voice, but only through the Nintendo Switch online app thing? Me either. I dislike how the CPUs are just bad and give you habits that make you a worse player. Okay, that is like the holy grail of fighting game tech right there. As soon as these companies figure out a way to make fighting their CPUs actually resemble fighting a human opponent, that being implemented in a game like Ultimate would have been the difference from me being able to actually continue to hone and perfect and refine my Roy skills throughout this pandemic, to now the few times I do play Roy, my best combo is to do forward smash on shield, and then forward smash again when they drop their shield thinking they'll be able to punish me. It's okay, my parents are already disappointed in me. Feel free to hop on that train with them, I won't mind. How poopy the balance is? Man, I thought the one thing we could all agree on with this game is that this is by far the most balanced Smash game in history. We don't even have that to agree on anymore? I can list a few things. Mechanics-wise, while I'm not troubled by it, I think oh my, it just keeps going. Okay, please stop. Slow down, please. Okay, yeah. And I'm back to hiding my face. Related to your comment about homogenizing the single-player modes, ever since I saw it, I was outraged that they just made All-Star mode into multi-man melee, but with characters instead of Miis. And now I'm just outraged that more people aren't outraged by that. Going into Stage Builder shared content and finding porn. Whoa, dude, come on. Kids, watch my show. Kids whose parents probably don't let them watch porn and they might check their search history. The shared content page is the only place they can find porn. Don't take that away from them. Oh, of course, okay, yeah. There was no way we were gonna make it through the whole video without someone trying to bring up Fire Emblem, and I would spend this segment,
obliterating the heck out of this criticism.
But seeing as how my server seems to have covered that pretty well already, instead I need to applaud you, sir. You called them Neuron Officer, an actually acceptable name to use for the Astral Chain hero in Smash Brothers. Well done. You have at least in some small way redeemed yourself. So a number of you did in fact send in the correct answer to this question, which is the buffer system. So once again, just round of applause to everyone that sent that in. But then this one goes on to say the new short hop command is a bad thing. I had no idea people had a problem with that. And then someone said not being able to disable smash attacks on the attack button. The movement is horrible. I had no idea that people had issues with these controls. How will this broken world ever heal? Are you sure it's not the controller you're trying to use? Because I promise you, once you start playing Smash with the Wiimote turned on its side, all of your control issues will just melt away. There's no Hatsune Miku on the roster. Finally, another valid criticism. But my serious answer would be that World of Light felt really lackluster and kind of incomplete. Oh. Yeah, World of Light is kind of lame, isn't it? Oh, okay, this is another big one for me. Spirits. Losing unique 3D models for these collectibles was rough enough, but I can't believe we couldn't even get those little paragraph descriptions of what these spirits are. Smash Brothers used to be my temple of video game history learning, and now it's just a database of PNGs that we all can find on Google Images anyway. A lot of people did comment about the utilization of spirits in this game, but this is the comment I'm using in particular because this guy linked to the Smash Ultimate Spirits website, which, if you haven't heard, is a fan-made database of every single spirit in Ultimate, and they actually give them those descriptions, just like in the old games. I'm pretty sure it's still being updated with all the new spirits today. It's absolutely delightful to peruse if you haven't before. I'm gonna link it in the description of this video. Please give it a look. Shulk in Ultimate really is the Smash 4 Ganondorf for this game, isn't he? I'll one-up you and just say that the Xenoblade representation in Ultimate as a whole is kinda terrible. There's barely any music, only one remix. The stage, for some reason, emphasizes verticality when that was absolutely not a thing the original Gower plane had. And they spoil so much of Xenoblade Chronicles completely unnecessarily, without purpose, for Smash Brothers. The entire emotional catalyst for why you're on your journey in Xenoblade Chronicles is totally ruined by Smash Brothers. This is a video for another day, probably. Who sent this one in? Now you just made me sad, official simp. Now you've made me say the word simp live on camera. I don't want that soundbite out there. I don't want my viewers to have that power over me. I really miss masterpieces. I wish masterpieces were still in Ultimate. Yay! Finally someone that agrees with me that they shouldn't have cut masterpieces. I played the Star Fox 64 masterpiece in Brawl so many times. That's how I engaged with a lot of those older games that I was too young to have been around for, and I got to imagine that there were kids in Smash 4 that's the same way. Like I said, Smash was a temple of video game history for me, and masterpieces was a big part of that. They should come back. I don't care about the stupid business reasons that it doesn't make sense for them to be in the game anymore. I don't care. It's important, man. Okay, now we have come to the person that submitted the actual, for real, super correct answer to this question. The game is so good, I simply don't have anything to complain about. However, if I had to choose something, then it'd be the community. Not saying that they're horrible or anything like that, but I simply don't feel comfortable with all that toxic behavior and memes. A lot of you did say the worst part about Ultimate was the community around it, and I don't disagree. In fact, I probably more strongly agree with that than I would have a year ago when I first started this channel. My problem with this is that all of you watching this right now heard me say that the Smash community is terrible, and you're sitting there like, yeah, it is. The Smash community really sucks, doesn't it? No one is willing to admit that they're the problem. No one's sitting there like, man, yeah, you're right. I hurt the community. I don't make it a fun, positive place to be. I really need to stop being so hostile and toxic. None of you are thinking that. Hey, for all I know, I'm part of the problem. I got nothing that definitively proves otherwise. And I made that segment so much more depressing than it needed to be. Well, I feel like I've been here long enough to end the video, but I don't know, just it feels like I'm missing something. Like something should have happened that hasn't happened yet, and I can't end the video until it happens. Worst thing about Ultimate is no obvious Star Wars references, especially to my man Wedge. Now we can end the video. Oh wait, no we can't. I need to ask you all the question for next time. The next question's simple. I want to dip back into my speculation roots a little bit here, and I'm gonna ask you all to make a genuine prediction for who you think the character in Challenger Pack 10 will be. What I want to do with this. Of course, I will read some of your comments and responses on video like I always do, but I'm also going to tally up every single response you guys send in, and we're going to figure out who you, as a whole, who is the most predicted character for this community. We're going to see who your #1 most predicted Challenger Pack 10 character is. And if you guys get it right, if you successfully predict Challenger Pack 10 by majority votes, we'll have to think of something that I do for you guys as a reward. I'll probably leave that fate up to you guys as well. Please, only 1 character guess per person. If I see someone with multiple guesses, I will probably count their most recent guess as the one that will actually be counted. You can send me your answers in the comments of this video. I will make a post on my Twitter page to collect your responses, or you can join my Discord server where we have a whole channel just dedicated to collecting your responses. Thank you for being patient with me getting this video out here, and hope I see you in the next one. Take care.